What's going on, people? Welcome to my channel, the official JD Morgan channel. But this is JM Journals. My name's Julian. I'm from Birmingham in the UK. 30 years old, nearly 31, and today's the day I start my podcast. I don't know. Today's the day that I start something. I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time, and every time I want to do it, I'm trying to do it with other people. I'm trying to start a podcast with brethren or people that I know that are good communicators, and as time goes on, every single time it doesn't happen. And I just thought, in light of what's been going on with me in the last few days, just what, Julian, it's time for you to just start it. It's time for you to just do it, and get used to doing something by yourself. A lot of the time in life, I choose not to do stuff because I like to do things in collaboration, and me choosing to do this by myself is a massive step for me. I know a lot of people will see me as very confident, see me as someone that doesn't mind doing stuff, or is quite out there. Me, I don't like doing things by myself. So this is the first time, probably a long time, that I'm doing something for myself, by myself. And however this goes is however it goes. I'm not doing this for likes. I'm not doing this for a massive following. I'm doing this because I want to be able to journal. And I'm not really much of a writer in the sense of my handwriting is trash. Do you know what I mean? I can't even read some of the things I wrote last year. So this is my way of journaling what's going on with me. I've been intending to do this for about 4 years. Literally 4 years ago, I came up with like a hashtag. I was like, yeah, JM Journals. And, I started doing it via Instagram with like pictures and all that kind of stuff. And everything that I was doing would effectively diarize my life. I don't even know if that's a word, but, diarize my life. And I'm deciding that I'm going to do this today. I'm going to start this journey where I'm able to look back in that 3 to 5 years and be able to see where I've come from. So this might take different forms. It might take me doing like conversations with friends or people, or different people that I know. But ultimately, this is just me, a space for me to be myself, and the world will get to know somewhat Julian Morgan. I decided that today I'll do this in the rawest space. This is my room. I don't think I'm going to do it in my room after this. I've done it. I've literally just combed my hair out. It's just puffy. It's not curled. It's not anything. It's just me on this Sunday evening starting something for myself. And this is going to require me to be transparent in ways that I've never been transparent before. It's going to require me to be vulnerable in ways that I've not been before, not publicly anyway. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this journey. So thank you. I hope you join me on this journey. If you want to join the journey, the stuff, like, subscribe, click the notification bell so that you know when I post. I don't know how often I'm going to post. It might be, at first it probably can be like weekly, just to see the journey, what's going on. It might be more frequent as time goes on if I'm affording more time. But this is me. This is going to be opportunity for me to be able to journal and collate some stuff for me to look back on. But then also, I'm hoping that what I talk about, what we journey on, will encourage others. And if people want to join that journey with me, then do so. If you don't, cool, it's fine. I'm not stressed about anything like that. So, for me, Julian, whew, so I'm 21 days out from my 31st birthday. And this same time last year, I was adamant that I am going to make every decision that I need to make so that my 30s doesn't look like my 20s. All right, because my 20s was a mad decade. Obviously, at 20, I'm still a boy. I'm still coming out of adolescence, you know. And by 30, you're a man, really into manhood, and a lot of things happened to me in that time. I became a father. I experienced some close bereavements in massively quick succession. I had many failed relationships, many poor choices, some really good wins. But overall, when I look at my 20s, it wasn't a decade that I would look back on and be like, yo, that's how I would want somebody else's life to go. And I was just adamant this time last year that, okay, my 30s is not going to look like my 20s. Not going to look like my 20s. So I'm a Christian. Right? I'm a firm believer in Jesus Christ. And, you know, take that as you will. My life hasn't always been reminiscent of that. And there's still some things that I work through and battle or struggle with, whatever you want to use, what term you want to use, that, you know, if succumbing to those things or succumbing to certain desires or fleshly wants, if I was to succumb to them, I wouldn't be representing Christ the best way that I can. So this time last year, I was like, yeah, not going to make these same mistakes again. I need to just take some time to get to know what is God saying for me. Do you know what I mean? 21 days, I'm going to spend literally just in prayer and fasting. And those 21 days got mashed up because I didn't complete it. I didn't complete the fast. I didn't complete it. I laugh now because I just find it funny that, you know, there was so much clarity about that decision, to be able to get clarity, that got messed up because I just got in my own self and what was going on and the season I was just coming out of. And one day, I think we will talk. Like, as I said, it's very difficult for me to kind of sit here and just talk to a camera and be quite just straight up open, because there are things that I've experienced, there's things that I've gone through in life that I'm like, do I really want people to know this? You know, especially being a minister. You know, I'm a licensed minister now, so there's also a greater scrutiny that you live under, that I've learned since becoming one, and since it becoming official and quite public. You know, there's a greater scrutiny that I've had to sit under, but there's something about, I've always lived under the freedom of just being like, yo, I'm me, that's it. But recognizing that I represent something bigger than myself as well, I can't live just like that. But this is my space. This is going to be my space where I can just be straight me, no holds barred. But I'm going to need to really push through that barrier of, like, you know, getting to that next stage of transparency, because I really believe that there are things that I've learned in life, there's things that I've gone through in life that, you know, my navigation of it, or even lack of navigation of it, can help somebody else to navigate it a lot better than myself. So yeah, I'm 21 days out from my 31st now, and the same thing, you know, God gave me the unction to kind of go on a 21-day fast. So incidentally, this is the first day of my fast. I'm not going to give the details of what that fast looks like. Obviously I've given you the days, but in terms of what I'm giving up, because it's not for everyone. You know, I don't need to be public about all that kind of stuff. My closest people to me know. That's the bottom line. Family, closest friends, my mentor. And yeah, this is going to be a space where I talk. Obviously today is just like really just raw and just like boom. And like I just noticed the bottle of water that's in the corner there, just chilling. But it's cool because this is just me. So welcome to the journey with me. Please just journey with me, and you know what, there's gonna be some things I say in here that might be mad. You know, there might be some reckless things, there might be some really well thought out things, but I just want to give this opportunity to be like the rawest version of myself, and the most honest version of myself as well. And we move. So yeah, JM Journals Day One. Um, I'll probably bring this out. Maybe well, not bring it out. I'll probably do the next one in like a week. Um, and I don't know how that's gonna look. I ain't got a plan. I haven't got a subject list. I haven't got anything like that. This is my time to just be straight up fresh and just myself. So yeah, blessings. Join the journey. Join me on this journey. JM Journals, and we move.